Sometimes I just feel like dressing like a boy. Today was one of those days where I just want to be cozy. But just to spruce this top up and to make it a little bit more girly, I added my brooches. I'm breaking out like crazy, so we've got to cover the face in patches. It is springtime, so we've got to wear a hat to protect the face. And this oversized top is just too comfortable. And these oversized joggers have so much space that I just feel so soft. I couldn't get a more comfortable loafer. You just slide them on. This is the most boyish outfit I've worn in such a long time. It's not everyday dress girly. I feel like sometimes with social media, we're made to feel like you need to have a certain style. I always see in interview questions, people ask, how would you describe your style? And I don't have a set style. I couldn't tell you what my style is. Does my style exist? Yes, to an extent, but I sometimes love the 90s minimalism. I love like that oversized boyish look, what I've gone for today, and it's incredibly random with this hat, but it's a cool hat, so I just wanted to wear it. I also love that girly girl vintage look. I love the vintage look. I love that Western cowboy feel. I love the preppy polo Ralph Lauren girl. I'm all of those things, and I think it's okay to not have a certain style. So people say, oh, on social media, you need a niche to kind of build a following, which I understand to an extent, but I could never be that girl. I could never be that girl who has her niche style and only dresses one certain way. So do any of you understand what I mean? Do any of you feel that way? And it's so easy to compare yourself to other people. Oh, I should dress like her or him. But no, dress like yourself. If I've learned anything this year, it's to be more yourself, and I find myself being more myself the older I get, and I guess that's learning about yourself and starting to not care so much about what other people think, but that really does come with time. Even with like my voiceovers on my videos, you have to be yourself, you have to speak how you would actually speak. But before, I would watch successful creators and they would speak so enthusiastically with so much energy, and they'd be like almost screaming at the camera, and I was like, I tried it, I can't do it, because it wasn't me. So the more yourself you are, the better it comes across. But don't get me wrong, I like to keep up with trends. I'm wearing the Rode under eye patches. They're pretty viral right now, but I genuinely really like their products. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't know what my style is, but that is maybe not knowing my style is my style. It allows me to experiment with loads of different trends and pieces. It's fun, really fun. So one piece of advice is, if you're trying to discover your personal style, reach for pieces of clothing and accessories that you are drawn to and what you like, not what you think social media or your friends might like. We are on our way to Bash's parents for a nice big Lebanese inspired lunch. This is why I fell in love with you. When you brought me to your parents' house for the first time and introduced me as your friend, we got served this amazing spread of food. That's when I was like, hallelujah, this is my man. If I could eat this kind of food for the rest of my life,
but we were just friends.
I will be one happy girl.
We were just friends.
We were just friends. Bash brought me over to his parents' house over Easter 13 years ago, because my family were away in Norway and I was alone in London, and so he invited me over and introduced me to his mum as, this is my friend Sarah, and I looked at him like,
yeah, but we hadn't put a label on it yet.
I know, and it would have been so weird if you were like, I guess you couldn't introduce me as, this is a girl I really like, her name is Sarah.
This is the girl that I'm gonna marry. This is Sarah.
That would have been really cute. You were an introvert, Bash, we get it.
Babe,
you still are.
I think that's quite unfair. Like, we weren't a label, there wasn't a label, so the friend was the best way to describe it.
Fair enough. It's just funny because it's something I really remember so clearly. I guess I remember it because at the time I really liked you. So it just like stuck with me.
We were obviously boyfriend and girlfriend at the time.
Kind of.
I mean,
but we hadn't labelled it, so.
Yeah, but we were exclusive. I mean, I wasn't seeing anyone else. I don't know if you were.
I wasn't.
Well, exactly. So, like, technically we were, but we hadn't had that conversation.
Now I got a ring on it.
It was all worth it.
Yeah, everything took time, but that's like my wisdom. Take your time with the relationship. Take your time with everything, because then you can really make the right decision. We're also stopping by a charity shop superstore, which we pass all the time, but we've never been. I'm intrigued. I have no idea what to expect. I don't know if they sell home things. I don't know if they sell clothes. I don't know if it's like a charity shop for plants because it's dead in the countryside. I don't know. Do you even know where it is? We're just hoping to pass it, aren't we?
No, we will pass it.
Okay. Okay, so this is it. It's a big glass house. Quite cute. Very countryside-esque. I've never seen so many glasses in my entire life. These are cute. Too small for our coffees, but... So the concept of that was quite cool. It was a gardening centre, and then they had a charity shop inside, but there was nothing that caught our eye. All of the clothes were very, like, it was all Sainsbury's and Asda clothing. And if you're not from the UK, that's just kind of like when a superstore like Walmart, I guess, do clothing, it's the equivalent of that. There was nothing, and there was no furniture. There was just kind of like cups and plates and glasses, but we don't really need any of that. I am looking for some cool ceramic mugs though. I haven't been able to find any just yet, but there's like a specific type I'm looking for. Go and get some water. This is the fish that Cindy made. Is this sea bass?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's Palestinian style with garlic, lemon, cumin.
And then here I made a Shirazi. In here we have the halloumi. Oi oi! Saffron rice?
Yeah.
Lovely. That's looking so good. This is like a coriander mustard seed dressing that goes on top of the halloumi. And here we have some patata hara. I have been spending the last 4 hours doing all the cooking. I'm knackered. Yeah. I'm knackered. Imagine if I was like that and I took credit for all of this. I'll take credit for the Shirazi salad. Actually, not really, because you made the dressing. I'm so comfortable at Bash's family home that I'd happily come here without him. So I'm eating them. Okay.
I love this morning energy.
Oh, I hate refilling the water tank. Good morning. I'm just about to pack for London. I need to come up with 2 outfits, one to wear to London for the day and then another for the day after, because I'm getting my hair done and I have a few errands to run. So it's going to be like a full 2 days in London. I feel so chic in this Ralph Lauren robe. I got gifted this on the trip when I went to Cortina for the Winter Olympics with them. And look at the back. Let's just take a minute for the back of this gown. Kind of feels like a 90s print. It's kind of faded. The font as well, it's just so cool. Talking about Ralph Lauren, I'm going to wear quite a Ralph Lauren inspired outfit to London. It's actually really hot now in the UK, so I might be too hot for the day. Any pieces that are sold online that are not vintage, I will link below. Whenever I can, I'm going to start linking below pieces that I do buy or I do love that I do get gifted, because so many of you ask, where do I get things from? So it is easier to just have it all in one place. Sorry, I'm looking like a drowned rat, but I did just get out of the shower and I haven't done my hair. This dress is from a brand called Realization. They have a really nice aesthetic store in London. They've designed it beautifully. It might be one of the most beautiful stores I've ever seen. And I just love the tones of this dress because it's quite earthy. I'm planning to style it with my favorite Ralph Lauren boots. These are the boots that I go horse riding in, and I just feel like they go with absolutely everything. I probably shouldn't be wearing them up here, to be honest. I look really far away. Necklace choices. My necklace from Giulietta. I will probably go for this, I reckon. It's giving 90s school teacher, like Miss Honey from Matilda. Or my little beaded necklace. I do want to get some pictures in that necklace that I just tried on, so I'll probably go for that, even though this looks better. As soon as I saw this dress, I knew it would go with my John Galliano Dior saddle. How cool. I'm loving the earthy tones. I just think these tones are like not very popular at the moment. We're not going for what's trending and popular at the moment. We're going for what we like. Okay, now I'm going to put on an outfit that I'm planning to wear to London. Look, I know I should be dressing for spring. This is maybe a little bit too warm for this weather, but it's been an outfit that's been circulating my head for the last 2 days and I've been desperate to wear it. I really want to show you guys these jeans. These are my brand new Levi 501s. I saw my friend, she posted them on her story. I said, girl, you've got to send me the link to those because they are the perfect jean. They're like the perfect high rise. I love a high rise as much as a low rise. Look how flattering at the back. There's something about the Levi's red tag on the bum that I really like. It gives that kind of 90s aesthetic. And the color is amazing. The length, perfect. Perfect for a boot, perfect for a flat. These jeans are just honestly going to be a lifesaver this spring. There you go. You can get more of an idea on the length. How nice are these guys? I went true to size. I am a waist 25. I went for a 25 and then I went for length 32. I am quite tall. I'm 5'8.5", verging on 5'9". So again, I'll make sure to link these below because they are really truly such a good investment considering the quality of these jeans as well. Online they said that there's no stretch. They're so comfortable. I was a little bit afraid that due to the no stretch, they'd be really rigid, but they feel quite loose because they're straight leg. So I'm really, really happy with these. I loved them so much, I then went to order them in white. Well, off-white cream. I'm just going to wear my boots into London because just to save space in my bag. I'm wearing my Miu Miu bag. This goes with absolutely everything. If I could advise you right now to buy one designer bag, it would probably be this one. It is a little bit empty because I haven't packed my bag yet, but it fits so much. It fits my laptop, wallet, vlogging camera, the book I'm reading at the moment, absolutely everything. I am really feeling big hoops. I think they're so fun. They remind me of secondary school. What is this angle? Yeah, they remind me of secondary school. All the girls used to wear big, thin hoops. So I'm feeling like a Parley girl. I used to go to a school called Parley, and like this outfit is giving that trendy Parley girl, which I always tried to be, but I could never achieve it at school, but I guess I'm achieving it now. Yeah, so that's pretty much my 2 outfits that I'm going to be wearing in London. So this top is a vintage Ralph Lauren kind of waffle knit long sleeve that I got from Vinted, and this I got from a charity shop. It's also Ralph Lauren, and I love how kind of it's not overkill with the browns. But yeah, very happy with this look that I've been thinking about for a long time. Bonjour. I didn't film it, but I've been just stressing around trying to get all my bags packed for London, and every time I'm on my way to London, I tell myself, Next time I'm going to pack everything the night before, and I never get round to doing it because I'm just too damn lazy. So now I'm just knackered. Oh, why do I do this to myself? We actually usually take the train into London, but we have so much stuff with us because we have a project to shoot for Longchamp that I require us to have a car, and poor Bash has to do the long drive because I'm yet to learn how to drive. Oh gosh, everything is just falling out of my bag. I started reading Crown of Midnight. I'm not even a quarter of the way through, but I like it. We're starting to learn a little bit more about the main character and her backstory. We didn't really get much of that in the first book, so it's quite nice. And yeah, it's a nice, easy read. And if you've read this and you know what I'm talking about, I was like, okay, her and Dorian are going to get together. But now I'm like, are her and Chow gonna get together? Chow, however you pronounce his name. Okay, let's go to London. First stop, Brandy Melville. So nice. Lovely red. Such nice shade. I didn't really vlog my day in London. We had a lunch with a client. We were there for like 2.5 hours, but there wasn't really much to vlog. And when we have kind of lunch or dinner meetings, I don't really tend to whip out my vlogging camera because I get a bit scared. And then I popped by Brandy Melville. Surprisingly, I didn't find anything. I usually leave with something. I couldn't find anything I like. And I know I said I just had lunch, but I'm so excited to be in London that I had to take advantage of Deliveroo, and I ordered a girl dinner. And in my girl dinner is veggie sushi, because I don't like raw fish, but I love a veggie sushi, miso soup, and chicken gyoza. And I'm honestly so happy just to be in bed in this hotel. This hotel's really nice. Okay, I'm gonna be really lazy and give you a room tour from bed. Fireplace, TV. Bash is going to be watching the football here within the hour. We have a Bash. And then it's so nice because this room leads into the private gardens of the hotel. Little vanity space. My stuff's just on the floor. Yeah. Bash ordered Bear and Jack, but I didn't want to have Bear and Jack because we had Bear and Jack last week, so I couldn't face having that again. He got a boy dinner. Grr, protein, chicken and rice. And Bash wanted me to tell you, and yogurt.
And chilies.
And chilies. And a shirazi salad. That's a lot of food, considering we had lunch as well. My eyes have been really itchy from hay fever in London. We have extra ginger because I love pickled ginger. They've given me wasabi, but I'm not big on wasabi. Perfect timing, Bash. Bash's boy dinner just came. Hey guys. Veggie sushi. This is an avocado sushi. More ginger. Hello. We have some soya sauce. This is the hot stuff. I've got a miso soup. I don't really know why I got miso soup. I don't tend to eat miso soup often. I was craving this like crazy. Chicken gyozas, although they do look like the crispy ones. I kind of like soggy ones. Should we just eat in here and have the window open? It will air out so quickly. You'll be so comfortable eating there. Rather than if you sit outside, then your food's gonna go cold. We were considering eating outside, but it's a bit chilly now that the sun's gone in.
You're not getting dressed up for dinner. I've got a shower to have dinner.
Shut up. There's a plate on the.
Got one plate.
Yeah, I don't need a plate because my girl dinner's kind of got chic plating. Here, look, you can see the gyoza are a bit better. I had a really good miso soup at Nobu, and since then I've kind of been craving it, but this isn't Nobu, so I don't know if it'll be as good. Just as good. I guess you can't really go too wrong with a miso soup. Look how fancy this man is. Look at a little prince. Chicken ginger, yogurt, Shirazi. That looks delightful, my king. Enjoy.